morning, everybody, and welcome to today's morning markets. Hope you all had a good festive break, and I'd just like to wish you Happy New Year, best wishes for the new year from everyone within the True Potential investment team, but also everyone within the True Potential business. So what's been happening within markets at the start of the year? So in general, equity markets have actually been quite strong. And they've been driven by two sectors, so the oil sector and travel stocks. So what you've seen is within China over the last month, you've seen a reduction of the zero COVID policy. So you've seen China start to reopen to allow people to travel both internally, but also outside of China as well. So that's been beneficial for travel stocks. Obviously, as Chinese companies ramp up production, they get to their normal levels of production. That means that they'll have a higher demand for oil, and that's been beneficial for oil stocks as well. If we look at what's been happening within gas prices, we've actually seen wholesale gas prices now come down to the levels that we saw when Russia initially invaded Ukraine. So this is a real positive for both individuals and how energy prices will affect individuals overall. And it also means that there's a softer impact from energy prices to the UK government. Just finally from me, just on what's been happening within markets, one region that actually hasn't had such a good start is the US. And that's really driven by two sectors. So it's driven by the consumer discretionary sector and also the information technology sector. And if we dig into that, what you can actually see is that one of the main culprits there is Tesla. So Tesla, the maker of electric cars, was down around 12% yesterday, and that's because they didn't hit their vehicle delivery targets. So that's their own targets, but also analyst targets as well. So that's a quick synopsis of what we've seen so far this year, obviously a very short time period in what's been happening within markets. But what's the key data release today? So the key data release is coming out tonight, and it is the Federal Open Market Committee minutes, so what we call the FOMC minutes. And within that, investors will be looking for clues as to the trajectory of monetary policy in the US. So in layman's terms, they'll be looking to try and understand what's going to happen with interest rates in the US overall. Now, what you've seen is last time the Federal Reserve raised interest rates by 0.5%. That was lower, so it was less aggressive than what we've seen previously, where we saw the 0.75% increases. And bear in mind, there's been 7 interest rate rises in 2022 in the US. So it's very, very aggressive moves in monetary policy. And what investors are looking for is any kind of softening in those moves overall. So when they're looking through the minutes, they're going to be looking to see if the Federal Reserve are a little bit more focused around data rather than just being focused around or anchoring on their expectations overall. So that could lead to potentially more dovish, so potentially less aggressive monetary policy moving forward. As always, the True Potential investment team, our manager partners will monitor this and will be looking for opportunities to help you do more with your money. Thank you very much.
If you're interested in taking your investing to the next level or would like to know more about the options available to you when you retire, then download our free guides to ISAs and pensions. These are available in the video description below.